Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I'm going to do this missing person reading on Alexis Ware, age 29. She went missing on January 30th, 2022. She's from Greenville, South Carolina, and she's the mother of two. Her red Honda Accord was found February 1st, 2022 in McCormick, 20 miles from South Carolina. It was in a hunting field and it was covered in mud. She was last seen giving her children to her youngest child's dad. Okay. What happened the day Alexis Ware went missing? What happened the day Alexis Ware went missing? Princess of Wands. So the Princess of Wands is about probably a person in her age. She was headed for new starts, new changes in her life. She's very courageous. I feel like she had to be a single mom. But I feel like she kind of faced everything like this, like courageous, not scared to go in and start something new and try something different to help her family out. And she was very determined, and she had always a positive spin on the direction she went. She put everything into it. What direction was Alexis headed in? What direction was Alexis headed in? The Hanged Man. So I think she had spent a lot of time thinking about this. I think she spent a lot of time deciding what she wanted to do. I think she thought a lot about the direction she was going and how one direction was better than the other and how one direction would help her more than another direction would. So I feel like she had been working on this, and it wasn't something that she just jumped into. This is something she had been working on, and I think she took a lot of time to gather the information, and she kind of took everything in. And I think also I really feel like she seen things in a different light, seen things in a different way. She'd seen something had come to light that she'd seen it in a different way. What happened the day Alexis went missing? The King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a courageous person. They usually have one mission, which is victory. They don't like a lot of misconceptions and different things. They are very courageous. They are very curious. And they are not someone that you would want on your bad side. The King of Wands is not someone you want on your bad side. Who is the King of Wands? Who does the King of Wands represent? So the Princess of Swords is a younger person, new start, new beginnings. You see how she's got her sword and she's headed in a different directions, but she's looking back. So she was leaving something behind, and in order to do that, she was seeking the truth. So she was leaving things behind and finding out new things. Princess of Swords is also a very courageous person. Very curious, courageous. Clarify the Princess of Swords. So the Nine of Wands is about standing your ground, being strong. You've defeated all these other things, and now you're standing your ground. So I feel like she had worked her way to a new beginning, and she was very, very determined and very, it's like she had all these things behind her that she had defeated, and now she was on her way to in a different direction. And she was going to stand in her ground. That's what she wanted to do. What happened the day you went missing? Death. So she knew this would bring changes in. The death card comes in as changes. It's something ending and something new starting and beginning. And she was aware of this. She knew that this direction she was headed would bring changes in. And it's always, with death, it's the ending of something. So whatever it was that she put behind her, the hangman had brought that about. She thought about it, seeing things from a different light, and that brought in the death card, which has brought in changes. Oh, that's way too many cards. Let's flip these back over. Okay. What happened the day you went missing? Was there a conflict? Who did you meet the day you went missing? So the Emperor is a father figure, authority figure, an experienced person. It could also mean you were dealing in legal matters. You could have been dealing with someone with legal matters. I kind of feel like this is like a counselor card, though, for her. I kind of feel like someone had been helping her and giving her advice, helping her along the way, not so much as telling her what to do, but counseling her and helping her with questions and stuff, because they're more experienced than she is and in different areas. So I feel like she had been going to them for advice. What happened the day you went missing? The Chariot. So all of this brought in the Chariot, which is movement. So movement can be movement as you're moving, literally moving. You're moving in a different direction, but it's quick movement. And you can go in either direction. You can go in this direction or that direction, but I feel like she had already chosen her direction that she was going. Why is the Chariot here? Can you clarify? Just get the clarified Chariot. So the Seven of Swords is about deceit. Sometimes it can be about taking what you have and going with it. I kind of feel like somebody deceived her that night. I kind of feel like she was I kind of feel like she was deceived in meeting someone. Who deceived Alexis? Victory. So the Victory card comes in as they accomplished what they wanted. They deceived her and got her there. Got her to meet him. Who did Alexis meet? Who did Alexis meet? Who did Alexis meet? The Tower. So whoever Alexis met brought in the Tower, which is a change you don't see coming. It's things ending and new things starting. The Tower you cannot prevent. It isn't always a bad thing. The Tower isn't always a bad thing. But in this case, I feel like she didn't expect it. She met this person. They deceived her to get her there. And then, of course, for them, that was a victory to get her there. But then the Tower moment come in, which is something, ending of something you're not expecting. The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is someone that comes in quickly. The Queen of Wands is not someone you want to deceive. She's very courageous. She's very quick-minded. She's very smart. But she's not one you want to get on your bad side. she's very strict and she's very straightforward. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? So the Knight of Cups would be a younger person. I feel like around her age. Emotionally attached to her. I asked, was the person emotionally attached to her? The Knight usually comes in with one mission, and he usually comes in with its emotion driven. It's usually like come in and conquer this thing, one thing. I kind of feel like she met a woman and a man. A woman and a man. The Seven of Pentacles is planned. This was planned. This was planned, thought out, harvested, and implemented. So I feel like this was a plan. They had a plan to meet her. The plan was to get her to meet, and I think it was two people, meet them there. What happened when you met them? What happened when you met them? What happened when you met them? One card, please. What happened when you met them? So the Ten of Pentacles is about happiness, wealth, money, family, abundance. So I feel like there's several earth cards in here, so I feel like it had to do with money. I feel like the reason they got her there was about money. And I feel like it had something to do with her family, like her kids. I'm not saying what type of money because I don't know. I just feel like it was money. It had something to do with money and her family. What happened when you met these people? 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 Yeah, okay. The Lover's card. So, the Lover's card is just what it's emotional connection, communication, love. I feel like the two people she met were the lovers. But I do feel like they were emotionally connected to her. Ace of Cups. So I feel like they felt like this would be a new start for them. New start, new beginning, headed in a different direction. And being cups is connection, communication, and love. So I feel like for them, meeting her and whatever happened there made a new start for them. Was there conflict? Was there conflict when you met them? What happened? Okay. So this is the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance, keeping things balanced. I did get it in reverse, which means things were not balanced well. It didn't work out how they thought it would. I feel like it's the direction they thought they would be going. They are not. And the Hierophant, which is Hierophant, is a teacher, someone experienced, someone you go to for advice. It could be a lawyer, a counselor, something, in that area. It's someone that's experienced, but I do have it in reverse, which means there's no movement in this area. There's no just this whole area of counseling, lawyer, whatever this right here is going on, it caused it to be at a standstill. I feel like it caused it to be at a standstill, like child support or alimony or something like that. I feel like this right here caused this to come to a complete stop. So you can't go along with the process, because now that this happened, it has put this in a complete stop to it. There's no movement in it. Where's Alexis? Where's Alexis? So the Six of Wands, here we have the Six of Wands, and it's victory again. So I just feel like they feel like it's victory for them. Where is Alexis? Where might Alexis be? Where is she being kept? Where is Alexis at? So this is planning again, which we know that this was very much planned. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me get these together so I can ask my question here. Okay. Where is Alexis? Are you in earth or water? Are you in earth or water? Are you in earth? Earth or water. I'm getting the same cards that I got up here, which means it's basically giving me the same idea of what happened here. Where are your remains, Alexis? Where are your remains? Are they in water or are they in earth? Are they in water? Are they in earth? Water. I feel like she's near water. Not in water. I feel like she's near water. Like a creek or a stream. Maybe a small type of river. I don't feel like she's in I don't feel like she's in like a big area of water. Is it far from your home, Alexis? Are you far from your home? Are you far from your home? Far from your home. Far from your home. You're far from your home, Alexis. I don't feel like she's that far. Like within 50 miles of her home. Alexis, are you near trees? You near trees? Kind of feel like she's in a wooded area, like in a forest, a wooded area, like I do feel like she's in a wooded area, but she's close to a stream, like a river or stream, maybe a creek that runs through it. I do feel like she's surrounded by trees though, but there is water near. But it is a wooded area, like woods. And I don't feel like she's more than 50 miles from her home. That's what I feel about this. I do feel like it was someone she met. I think it has something to do with money. Maybe changing the amount of something for someone. But I think it was a new direction, and she thought it was going to help her and her children, because she really did put her children first. I feel like. Okay, thank you once again for watching. I might do a second one on Alexis at some point. But thank you for watching, and y'all have a good day.